Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, whichever great part of this planet you are in right now. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Nelson. You're watching Nature Nell, and today I am going to be bringing you guys something really special. It's nothing to do with orchids. I'm going to be bringing you the majestic Hoya. I've been collecting Hoyas for a while. I'm starting to learn a little bit more about them, and I've been keeping them around my garden. I've been moving them around. These Hoyas move around more than a gypsy family. Let me tell you, they've been everywhere here. So I think I have them in a spot now that I like them enough to actually do a full episode on them. So I'm not gonna hold too much time right now because I wanna make this short. I'm doing this test with this episode. I'm shooting everything on 4K, producing it in 4K, and outputting it, editing in 4K. So I'm gonna see how this works out. Hopefully it will not crash on me. So hopefully it'll work. All right, guys, let's go look at some Hoyas. All right, my plant fam. Let's start in this direction because I am gonna show you the Hoyas exactly in the location that I decided to hang them. Now, as you guys know, those of you who've been following me, that I've been creating small little environments throughout my crop fields. All these trees are mango trees and avocado trees. So for a couple of years now, I've been creating these small little environments under the trees, just testing out to see if it would work, because these are crop trees. They're not like regular, see if I can give you a better wide angle. See a little bit more. No, that's about it. I didn't know how well they were going to adapt cohesively together. You know, in the jungle, these are probably not the most popular trees you're going to find. You do find fruit trees, but you're not going to find, you know, a whole orchard like this. So this has been a test I've been working with, and so far, so good. So I just want to take you through these little trails that I've created, and then you'll come across these little Hoya surprises, and that's what I wanted to do. And they really like it under the tree canopy. Now this one here is the most popular and famous Pubicalyx Splash, which the leaf does have like a splash looking pattern on it, which I really do love. Now Pubicalyx come in different, from what I've seen, they come in different the leaves come different. Some are solid, some are splattered, some are even more like they're like that, like they almost look white. But anyways, like I said, no expert here in Hoyas. I've only been collecting for a while, and I just started learning how to actually grow them, you know, and expand their size. And that's why I moved these here. Now I am one that I do not move my Hoyas from their pots. You see how this is all root and it's already coming out? I may now repot this one or just add more dirt, because they don't really like to be in big pots. They like to be snugged in tightly, and I think that pot is big enough for that. So I may just put more dirt. It's just needing more dirt. And I did buy new bags of dirt locally here at one of the nurseries where I picked up a new Hoya, and I will share that with you in a bit. And I will use using their dirt to replenish. So, oh, wait, I'm here just showing you the roots on this one. I didn't even talk about you. I am so sorry, little girl. Now, this is what they call a white princess. And I was told that, and I realized I have like 3 of them now. So it's good to tag or identify your plants, because that way you know what you already have. Now, they say that when the white is in the center, that's the princess. That's where she wears her crown or her gown, something like that. And then if it's a white queen, it's on the outside and the inside is green. Right? So I guess I would label this as a white princess. Now, I haven't tagged this one yet. This is the only one I think I haven't tagged. Now, these have not bloomed much for me. As you can see, it has no peduncles. It's not focusing. This 4K thing is pretty cool when I see it through the thing here, but sometimes the focusing is what gives me the problems. That's why I'd switch back to the other one. And you guys noticed that I wasn't having too much focal problems. So anyways, there's no peduncles on here, so I'm not thinking that this is gonna, oh, actually there's one here. So it has bloomed for me before. So I'm not anticipating anything here yet, you know, as far as flowering. So I keep them under here, just testing them out. Now this one that I have here, this is one of my favorite ones. This one I literally just tagged. It's called the Hoya lacunosa. And this one during blooming season, which is now, starts shooting these gorgeous little white flowers. Now let me see if I think this one's already opening. Let me see. Yeah. Now these little flowers that you see right there, they smell like cut roses. It is such a beautiful fragrance, this thing. And when it's in full bloom, you can walk right by it and it just feels like you have a bouquet of roses. At least that's what I smell. Some people call it, say it smells like cinnamon. I could definitely smell the cinnamon in there. Yep, there is a definite cinnamon fragrance to it. But to me, it just smells like fresh cut roses. And this is a beautiful, beautiful Hoya to have. It's a common Hoya. It's nothing, you know, that you can't find or it's rare, but it is so giving and rewarding. And you know, I've been, like I said, I test all my plants. I know a lot of you guys, you know, you're afraid to test because you don't want to kill your plant. Well, guess what? Newsflash. That is how you learn how to keep plants. It's really unfortunate, but it is the truth. You know, when you kill them, you realize, oh, I can't do that to this plant. So what I tried doing was like, I knew nothing about fertilizing Hoyas. And this is the one time that I really didn't even go online. I said, I have a feeling they're going to do well with the same feedings that I do with my orchids. And that's exactly what I feed them. I feed them 20-20-20, half a teaspoon per gallon. Cow Magic, half a teaspoon per gallon. And now I am feeding 1 ounce of seaweed as well. So I mix all that together to a gallon of water. Of course, I have a 9-gallon mixer, so I mix it all in there. And that's exactly what I spray them. Now, I don't spray them weekly like I do my orchids. I may do every other week or every 3 weeks, but hey, they love it. This one here, I bought this at Soroa Orchids about 3 or 4 years ago, and I gave Laz, I believe, one as a gift. This is supposed to, I put it way up here because look how long these tentacles get. And look how cute the leaves are. They're very different from the other types of Hoya leaves, you know, that I've seen. But this one, again, this one hasn't bloomed for me either. It just grows very, very hold on, let me see. It expands a lot of growth. This is the name of this Hoya, Cumingiana, and I got it at Soroa Orchids Garden, which I just did a video on their nursery a couple of videos back. So if you guys have not seen it, check it out. It's really, really nice. I got a beautiful orchid from there that it makes it a little difficult to do this when when the plants are hanging up high. I didn't realize that. I didn't think this through. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys how they look in their setting here. So this is an area that my partner Lewis, he's very handy, and he built for me. It's a little deck made out of wood fence posts, and the top layer is just I think this is crushed lime rock that we get at a local rock place here in Redlands, Florida, in case you guys don't know where I'm at. And he built this for me all pretty much out of recycled material. He did this side too, and it turned out really pretty. And this is where my second grow house is. So if you guys that are newbies want to see what it looks like, there's plenty of episodes showcasing it. So let's go right here in the little pathway. By the way, we put our little tiki bench here, and it's so nice to sit here at night. It's very breezy. I added all these cool plants that I've just had lying around the garden, and lo and behold, as soon as I put this, she had never bloomed since I bought this beautiful Queen of the Night, and look at her. Ever since I put her here, she is like on on fire. There's more there. So we're gonna get to sit here at night and enjoy the blooms. All right, guys, let's start with this one. This one, I have no idea what this is, to tell you the truth. I went to go buy dirt, as I was telling you, at a local nursery, and they had this Hoya. Now, it literally just dropped. Let me see if it'll focus. Yeah, see, now I remember why I stopped using the 4K. It was a focal problem. So, we humans, we tend to forget things. So anyways, see that peduncle there? It was beautiful. The flower, I will put it there on the screen, show you I didn't take a video. I should have taken a video, but I did take pictures, and that flower is absolutely stunning. So if any of you guys know what this is, please let me know, because I have no idea. I've never seen this type of flower in a Hoya, and probably it's common. I mean, the leaf looks very common. It doesn't look like it's oh guys, this 4K is short-lived. I'm telling you now, this is short-lived. I did it because some of you requested it, and here you go, I'm doing it, and look at the troubles I'm going through. So we'll be going back to the other standards. Besides, it looked great. Everybody that looks at it on TV tells me it looks fine, and if you guys wanted any clearer than that, then I just don't know what to do. So here is another one that I just finished. No, this one I didn't tag. This one I got. I think I got it as a gift from Coco Ranch. And this is a Macrophylla varied. And it came from this wonderful place. And I can't remember the lady's name. I met her at Coral Smith during an event. And, this is not going to be easy. Look at the trouble. To put that tag, I'm going to have to secure that tag. I'm going to lose it. And this one just finished blooming. I do have pictures, I think, somewhere of these peduncles in full bloom. It was a cascade. It was so pretty. I think I do have a video. I remember videotaping a bunch of orchid flowers. Here's some more. So this one put on a show. Again, after I finished building this little area here, I put it here, and boom, they started blooming. So I think outside is what they really where they really want to be. I had them indoors thinking they would like it better, and they do. Some of them really do like the carry eyes, but some of them just don't bloom or do anything. Now this one, let me see if I can get up here. All right, this one. Oh, here we go. I was calling it a pink princess. A pink princess is something else. That other one I told you, Hoya carnosa crimson princess. That's what this is. See? That's what I was trying to explain. So that other one I need to label because I think it's family to this one as well. So if you guys can shed some light on that, please do. But this one is the crimson princess for sure. And the reason I know is because she is in full bloom. Look. And there is the crimson princess. Is that not gorgeous? There's more down there. Look at how pretty. I don't even know if it has fragrance. Yes, it does. Like chocolate. Or am I hallucinating? Or am I hungry? No, I don't. That one smelled like... Yeah, guys, I smell like chocolate. So if you guys own a crimson princess, let me know if yours has fragrance, because this one has like a slight chocolate fragrance. And maybe that will be a good clue to what it is, because it is fragrant. And it has like a light chocolate fragrance. All right, let me see. Let's go over here. So here in the entrance of my workshop, I decided to hang 2 Hoyas there that were inside. And my lord, look at how big these Hoyas have gotten. They love the section. I thought it was going to be a problem because during the afternoon they get full sun, but apparently not. Now there's a Hoya rotusa, which is probably my favorite. I really love her. She has a veil like a beautiful bride. And when I bought her, she was very stringy, and it was just like a couple like this. And this was about a year ago. And look, in a year, I've gotten all that. And when she's in full bloom, I will look for a video. I do know I have it, but I have to look for it. I will, like always, I always like to put insets so you guys can see the reference. It looks like a bridal's veil or bride's veil. It's full of little white flowers. And then this one here, I got in Key West with my buddy Laz. We did a little road trip, and they had these for like $15. And they were pretty big already when I got them. Oh, look what we got here. I didn't see you. Look at that. So this is mixed with a, hold on, let me see. I think I have a tag here I have done for it. Yeah, this is mixed Carnosa Crimson Princess, but it also has a pubicalyx. I think that's how you say it. I think this is a pubicalyx or a splash. What do you guys think? I think it's a pubicalyx. Wanted to be splash because it's not all the leaves. When you look at all the other ones, they look like just green. So anyways, I realized that when it started blooming, because I looked at the leaf and I go, wow, this leaf has absolutely no variegation. I go, wait a minute, this whole thing has no variegation. And then I realized, oh, there's two Hoyas in one. So this was one of my first Hoyas that I had gotten when I started collecting. So in here, I do keep a lot of my orchids and some of my Hoyas. Most of my Hoyas, if not all, were here at one point instead of this. But I slowly started moving them out. So these, I love these. I started getting these hangers, and I got the idea from none other than Ben Youngs. He does them like, here, I'll put him up here. He does them like that, and I really like this. So what I started doing was, as it grows, I pull it up the wire and down the wire. Now you can buy like wires that are up to the hangers that are really, really long, up to short hangers like this, so you can make it as long as you like. But I think this for me is good, and it just starts becoming like a ball, and it's just, everything looks so beautiful. The leaves look healthy. It showcases everything so nice. All the red on the edge of that leafing, it's really, really pretty. And this is a Hoya microphylla variegata, which is just like the one I just showed you over there. But I did get this a while back. That's why I'm telling you that. After I started tagging, I'm like, man, I need to tag any Hoyas that I buy that have no tags, because I will rebuy them. I don't realize that I already have them. And then I have like 3 or 4 of the same one everywhere, which is not a big deal. I mean, I could always put them on a tree or something and let them grow wild here in the yard, which the thought has crossed my mind. Oh, oh my God. Another thing I have to go back and secure. Okay, down here, I got this cutie little patootie. It was one leaf, and this was a gift from Rick and Swiffer. If you guys don't follow his YouTube video and you like Hoyas, definitely follow him, because he's full of information and he has some amazing, amazing stuff in his collection. So anyway, this is called this, and he gave me this almost 2 years ago over at Apopka, Florida, at the Crowell Smith show. This is a Carrii reverse variegated spots. So this is not like this. There's a variegated one, which I do have, but then this one is, the variegation is reverse, is more in the center, and then the edges are more green. And these do bloom a beautiful flower, and they smell, from what I heard, they smell really, really, really good. And so out of a leaf and a half, because I had 2 leaves, but the other one was so tiny, this is as much as it's grown in almost 2 years. So they are really slow growers. So now you'll be able to appreciate this variegated Carrii that I have here. And I bought this at Bang Young. And I'm doing the same thing, just going up and down it gave me, this is a brand new shoot altogether. And as you can see, when they start off, they're more of a lemony lime almost. And then they go into this white, green, deep green color. See? And there you can see the process, how it goes turning into that color. So this is gorgeous. I bought this. Here we go. That's what it's called. Sweetheart Hoya. And I got this from Banyang, I would say about 3 years ago. And she's grown a lot. She is a beauty. And then last but not least is this one right here, which is one from Soroa as well. It is a Mindorensis Gold. Now this is another one that just finished blooming. And you know what, guys? I did not photograph it, but I'll look online and see if I have a photo. I should have photographed it. It was really cute, and it was right here and here. And it's just kind of a yellowy type of flower. But I didn't smell anything. Like I smelled it a couple of times and I'm like, oh, no fragrance whatsoever. But it is a beautiful Hoya, especially if you display it in these wire. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm buying the actual baskets at Ophi's, and then I just put the pot. Oh, I thought I had a lizard on me. I put a pot inside of it. And so when it's time to change it, I just change it into a bigger basket and a slightly bigger pot. So this is a really, really good way to display your Hoyas. I love it. It just looks so, I don't know, pristine, like a nice little decoration. You can put this in the corner of your home or bring it inside. It's just really, really pretty. So anyways, guys, like I said, I didn't want to make this too long, so I'm gonna turn this around. Whew, it is so hot, guys. So hot. I don't know if you've heard other YouTubers here from Florida that also do like Blanca's Orchids Garden. We are in such a heat wave. It is crazy. And that's why I've been wearing a lot of white lately, because, you know, I don't want to come out looking all spotty and wet. It just doesn't look attractive, no matter what excuses I give. So white is refreshing. It bounces the heat back out, and it looks clean on film. So we try to do these films early in the morning, because as it is already, it's like 9 o'clock and I think it's already 90 degrees. So it's nasty, and the humidity is like, but the plants love it. They really, really do like it. And it's, you know, it's, if your plants are blooming, it's because they can handle this heat. And speaking of blooming, I have a couple of new things that are blooming in my greenhouse, and I was so tempted to show you guys on this video, but no, I'm making it shorter because it is 4K. I want to see how this works, but I will be filming one tomorrow of what's in bloom. So I am trying to put more periodically. It's just the heat is unbearable. And the thing, it says 90, but it feels like 100. The other day I felt like the temperature read 111. I'm like, oh my God. We are Palm Springs. Miami is the new Palm Springs. So anyways, I will try to do my very best within the parameters that I can work in. So anyways, guys, there's not a lot. I will put, I can't remember, but there is a show at the end of this month. I think it's on the 20. Let me see. If I have a meme, I will put it there. Or not a meme, an ad. And it's at Ophi's. God bless them, you know, in this heat, and they are doing these shows. But I will tell you guys, get there super early. Summer hours, they close earlier. It's just too hot for the vendors to be out there. That many hours is not good. It's not safe. And it's, you know, it's just unbearable to be that many hours out there. So if you do want to be part of that show and attend, make sure you get there early. I like to always get there at least 15 minutes before it opens, because I like to film and do all the things before the crowds come in, and that way I can show you guys without too many people around and too many disturbance. So that's why a lot of times you see it's kind of empty. It's because I get there really early. So anyways, I'm going to be there most likely Sunday. Okay. So anyways, I think that's it. There's nothing else to announce right now. Like I said, everything is like, I'm just looking forward to February of 2024, because there's going to be an amazing new international show in West Palm Beach. I always forget the name of the location. You know, I always tell you guys that I'm hard-headed when it comes to learning names. Wellington, I think it is, the Wellington Estates. But anyways, you know what? I'll just put the little ad right there. I'm already here. I'm talking about it. So anyways, that place is going to be one that I want to visit because it's the first of its kind. It's the very first year, and I love to see when something of this type of platform starts, and I'd like to see it grow. So I am so proud to be part of this. The gentleman who's spearheading this, his name is Michael. There's two Michaels I know, Michael Mims, and he's Michael Sims, I believe, nor Sands. I'm sorry, Michael Sands. Sorry, Michael. Too many Michaels. I do have a lot of Michaels in my life, which is crazy. But anyway, they're holding this great event, and I can't wait because I'm looking forward to it. And I told you guys I was going to be announcing it periodically because I really want to get people to go to this thing, because this is how the community grows. If not, if you only go to one location or a place that's very popular with orchids, what happens is it becomes very saturated, and then other people don't get to enjoy the same platform in other areas. So I'm trying to be better at that by expanding and coming out of Miami and going to other areas. All right, so, okay, now we're really done. So anyways, guys, thank you for sticking by. Let me know what you think about this episode and my new format, if it does come out, because my God, it's so hard to upload them when they're at this high level of information. It just takes a toll, and it's a phone. It's my iPhone. All right, so thank you for sticking by. I'm Nelson. You've been watching Nature Now, and remember to always, always keep it green. See you in the next What's in Blue.